Okay, I just noticed here, my notes. I'm getting pretty beat. I'm not really certain the extent that today I'm fasting. Let's think. Yeah, the next split we're considering to be marketing. I had another idea for the split for the next task I should be doing. No. Yes, job hunting. So there's a note for next time. Marketing as the one, and job hunting. Specifically looking for local work, but also applying for contracts for jobs I can do freelance. I think that's going to be the next split. That one really set with me. Let's see. Oh right, I need to pay attention. The log today should be 11:30. Oh, I made a mistake here on my phone. I recorded onto the wrong, instead of recording onto the memory card, I recorded onto elsewhere. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I'm wondering now maybe if it didn't work last time. I guess that's just unrelated because of the size of the data and my laptop not being designed for the largeness. But it was the same issue I've had with that other little micro SD. I don't know. Okay, planning wise, so what are we doing? Game streams. So I want 2 weeks from here. So April 24th and April 25th. 2-5. So what I'm going to do is fill out my schedule a little bit and plan ahead a little bit my divisions. Prod, edit, under, is that all I have on that one? Produce, edit, and endure. And then the next day will be April 27th. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be here. So this planning exercise may be frivolous due to me not being here. There's a consideration to make. So 27. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. April 28. Those ones take up 2. April 29. 2, 9. I guess I should have opened up a. So what I'm doing is I'm going ahead a few weeks and I'm going to add the next splits. So I'm going to keep track of the splits and split each activity at 15-minute marks, as well as adding a new activity every 2 weeks. And the gaming stream and the endurance stream, I'm not sure. I don't think I've been doing that for 2 weeks yet. No. Endurance stream, the first one was back on the 18th. So 18th, 14 days. So the end of the month is when I really should be adding another one. Oh, my SD card is full. I wasn't able to transfer anything off, so this is going to be all lost. That sucks. All lost to that respect. Yeah, I'm just looking at this. I guess I should just look at it and think about it for a little bit and then move on and worry about the details later. Monday, so yeah, tomorrow is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 29th. Monday, I'm going to make my decision about where I'm going to stay and what I'm going to do. I believe that's the day. If I can't find a place by then, I going to be dropping off the map for a little bit again. See, I have one option for a place, but that option comes with 0 food. I'm thinking I might take it. And, well, Monday. Give me a week to figure it out. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of commitment, and I need to get my sleep figured out for that specifically. My sleep has been not excellent. I'm on day 2 of 0 nicotine. Hopefully recover enough to have my sleep back. That was one of the first things that I noticed is the nicotine ruined my sleep. It caused withdrawal, insomnia, and then of course when you smoke it's a stimulant, so I could either go through withdrawal and when I didn't have enough, and I of course was smoking in the evening, and I'm still doing going through withdrawal. Today's day 2, so I believe tonight might be the last night that I would expect to see any serious insomnia, but I might still fall asleep late just because of the habit on that front. Yes, I'm sitting down. I should stand up. Move. Yeah, there's a serious considerations to be made here. The next split, I'm not even at the point where I should, well, I'm at the 10-minute mark. When I get to 10 minutes, I'll start thinking about that. I am feeling fairly productive. I am just feeling fatigued sooner in the evening. I'm getting up later and I'm feeling like a stress to stream before darkness, I guess, is what it is. As soon as the darkness falls, while the sun goes down, I get tired. And as soon as the darkness falls, I'm awake again. And generally, I like to go to sleep with that first bit. My body, I sleep really long, and waking up really early in the morning, like 2, 3, 4 a.m. and going to bed 6 p.m. So there's this sun gets, as it gets later and later in the days, that's not going to be as much of an issue for me. I do need to start packing up either way. I can do that this evening. I've been punching out laundry and dishes. I have nothing left to eat but garlic, and I have enough for a whole clove every day for the rest of my time here. I hope. Yeah, I'm not really certain what to do next week. Monday, I guess the next logging day. It's the day I'm supposed to be deciding what to do. Part of me wants to just put my faith, call it vast worship, to plan for a place and be so concerned about it and just put my trust in the tenets of ancient wisdom, which will mean I need to suffer a little bit for the grace of God. Basically, it's saying that people who own property are operating as priests, requiring penance paid for that property. This is the essential ethos of that basic belief and understanding. And they're doing it because of Mercury worship, so people are doing things based on economics rather than what they should be doing. They're not acting because that's the right place for them to be, where they're most efficient and they're happiest and they're producing well. They're doing it because they are greedy, and then people on the other side are making other decisions and paying penance to the Church of Bast because they feel like they have to. It's like if you don't pay the penance to the deity Bast, then you will be homeless. That's the fear. You're fearing the wrath of that deified ideal, and it's like, hold up a second. That's idolatry. So for me, I'm having a very hard time justifying making a decision based on that. Like just on the fear of being homeless. So I'm going to, but also that Christ was the perfect sacrifice, and it's, who did I just read? The one book I just read, it's like, offering a sacrifice that is imperfect is very improper. So if I offer to sacrifice myself, that would be I have to offer the sacrifice of Jesus, the perfect sacrifice, God incarnate, sacrifice himself for us to God, and pray that he doesn't ask me to sacrifice myself being the less worthy sacrifice. But I have to still be willing to sacrifice myself, so it means I have to trust God. That's the sense I get from my understanding. I can't really, out of fear or desire for idolatrous gain that isn't for the good of the group, but for short-sighted or based on decision making that is primitive and will lead me to be easily used as a tool and manipulated by those who can manipulate that market. It's idolatrous, so I really need to be willing to accept my fate. But then there's the other side of it. Well, I'm accepting my fate because I can't afford it, because I have to make other payments, which is Mercury worship. And I'm not really sure if that's also appropriate, because it's difficult for me to rationalize this, because I don't Mercury worship. I'm not supposed to use those deity names. Worship of money is also a reason not to spend that on the place. So it's like I need to find the balance, and that's what I need to pray for, I suppose. Anyway, that's it for today and stream.